I've been tinkering with a new feature on Echo, well, new to me, on how to put in a set of assignments, and you can't do the second one till you complete the first one. You can't do the third one till you've completed the first and second. You can't do the fourth till you've done first, second, and third, etc. So I'll show you how to do this, and we'll make another one together. So you have to make them inside of a folder. That really helps if you add a folder for them all to be in. So I've made a folder called Weekend Unit. So here's part 1, part 2, part 3. We're going to add part 4 here. There's a little check mark or checkbox in all of these. So I'll show you how that goes. So let's make this a discussion, and we'll call it Reflect on What You Have Learned. Normally this is where you put some instructions. I'll just put some Latin generic filler in there. And then here's the important part. Go to Settings, and then it's in your Advanced Activity options right here. Students must complete this activity before moving on. This is if we had one more. You can also change this so that the students can't move on until they get a certain grade. So if you get into the File, click Settings, and where it has the checkbox to students must complete this activity before going on, instead of submits activity, you can do receives any score or receives passing score. And remember, you set the passing score over here, of what you want the passing score to be. And you set the passing score right here under the advanced gradebook option. So if you want them to get a 75 or higher, set that there, and then they can't move on until they receive a passing score. So that's pretty handy. All right. But you're going to click that box, and then you have to double check to make sure it's the correct folder. So we actually don't need that checked, but I need that checked in all of these. So let's take a look on part 3 to make sure I have that. So settings, and okay, good. So we do have it checked, and I'm going to go ahead and change the name of this one. Oh no, that's good. I will change the name of this one to part 4 just so it makes a little more sense. Part 4. All right, so let's look at this from the student point of view. So here's what the student sees. So this one I already submitted. That's why you have the little box there. Practice questions 2. I'm going to go ahead and start this. So if I want to go to 3, though, it won't let me do it. It says you need to do practice questions 2. And if I want to go on to 4, it says practice questions part 2. So I'm going to complete 2 real quick. First day of the week. We'll go false on this one. Submit, yes. And then we'll go to question 3. Actual name of the weekend is an actual name of a Canadian singer. True. Submit. Yes. Okay, so we're done with that quiz. And I did not do well. Then if I go to take assessment 3, it'll let me start it because I just completed 2. If I go to 4, it'll force me to take part 3 first. So it's nice. You can order things for students to take. Click start, and then we'll just do this little question. Oops. Submit. Yes. And then now I can do part 4. So it's really cool. It just connects those. And all you have to check is that little guy in the settings here of your assignment. This students must complete the activity before going on to the next one. And you've got to just make sure they're ordered correctly. I encourage you to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 just so you keep yourself in order and put them in its own separate folder, because if there's a bunch of things in here, it'll make you do all those assignments first. If you need more help, schedule a help session with me, send me an email. Bye.